my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Melinda. So in today's video, I'm gonna be doing my everyday makeup routine slash like a little bit of a get ready with me. So these are just all the products that I've just been really loving lately. So let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm going to start with my L'Oreal Anti-Redness Primer, and I'm just going to use this to cancel out a little bit of the redness on my cheeks. Next, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Foundation, and this is in the shade 100N. I believe this is their lightest shade, and I'm just going to pump some of that onto the back of my hand and then use my Morphe foundation brush to apply it. So I'm obviously not doing my makeup to go anywhere because of quarantine, but I have been like trying to make the most of this pink hair and getting as many pictures in as possible. I've been doing my makeup literally just to take pictures for Instagram, but it's all good. Okay, next I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral. So I actually just ordered this again for the first time in like 2 years. It's been so long since I used this product, but Ulta was actually having like a huge 50% off sale of a lot of products, and this was one of them. And I've been wanting to try it again because I couldn't remember. I knew I liked it at the time, but this was one of those products that I started using when I didn't really know that much about makeup, and I feel like my makeup preferences have changed a lot since then. So I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like it again, so we'll find out. Sorry, I'm supposed to be using products that I love, but one thing I will say is the concealers that I've been using are not holding up in this hotter weather. Because I still have been going outside because I'm getting like really, not depressed, but just freaking grumpy. Like I get so grumpy just sitting inside all the time and not being able to be around people. And anyway, so being outside is like a really good option, but my typical concealers that I use are not holding up very well outside. They're like creasing, and so I'm trying to actually find a good concealer that's going to work better in the hotter temperature. So we're gonna find out if Tarte Shape Tape is one of them. I'm sure it is because it is a pretty full coverage matte concealer. But everything else is my favorite. So sorry about this one product, which it's not like Tarte Shape Tape is a bad product. Obviously it's like really popular, but yeah, I've been trying to go outside every chance I get. Like not being able to be around people is actually more upsetting than I thought it would be. I am definitely an introvert, but I'm realizing more and more that I am an extroverted introvert. So I definitely get exhausted by being around people too much, but I still need that community, I guess. And when I'm not around people, I get really sad and grumpy and just pissed off. So yeah, I kind of have to have a balance. Like I can't be totally isolated, but I can't be around people 24/7 or else I'll get frustrated and drained from that too. So yeah, extroverted introvert. Okay, so now for my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I was doing cream bronzer for a little while, but I don't know, I just feel like I don't really have the patience for it anymore. Not that it even took that long to blend out, but this just is so much easier and I don't have to get my fingers dirty or anything. And if you notice, I did not set my face. I don't like setting my foundation, and I have never had issues blending powders out on top of a foundation that's not set. And I use pretty dewy foundations too, so. But I love this foundation because it lasts a really long time and it's actually fair enough for my skin. Like I have extremely fair skin and it's really hard for me to find a foundation that actually goes as light as I need it to, and it's still full coverage over the redness that I have. So the next thing that I'm gonna use is the product I am most excited about. This is the NARS Illuminator in the shade Orgasm. I think this might be a cream highlighter because it says it's an illuminator, but this is obviously too dark for it to be a highlighter on me. So for me, this is just a cream blush and I really, really love it. So I actually use my Tati Beauty Blendiful to apply this. I did a full review on the Blendiful and I will link that in the cards if you're curious about it. I did not have a very positive experience, but this is one of the few products that I actually really enjoy applying with the Blendiful. But you guys, so this freaking product, I bought this at TJ Maxx and it is seriously so beautiful. Like it gives me the prettiest glow and the color is like, I don't know. It's like a golden peachy shade almost. I don't know, but it's so freaking pretty. You probably don't have to wear highlight with this because it gives you such a natural glow, but I am gonna add a little bit of highlighter just because I love highlight. But you definitely wouldn't need to. Like, look how freaking pretty that is. This was one of my first NARS products that I ever tried, and I'm so glad that I did because I love this, and now I'm really interested to try more of their products because this is so beautiful. And it will keep my skin glowy all day. Like, oh my gosh, it's so great. If you haven't noticed, I do tend to lean towards more glowy products. The foundation is glowy. This product is glowy. I don't like to be matte. I have dry skin. If you're new here, I love to not set my foundation and wear a lot of highlight and just have like very glowy looking skin. So the next thing is I'm gonna go ahead and do my highlighter. This is the ColourPop and Kathleen collab. This is the On the Cusp highlight in the Super Shock Cheeks. I absolutely love ColourPop's highlights and I just use my finger to apply them, but they are so pretty. They're almost a cream highlight, or maybe it would be considered a cream, I'm not sure, but they are just so reflective. It's insane. I love how like intense they are. They're really pretty. I also love Flexitarian, but I can't find that right now. So with this hair, I actually don't like making my brows that bold because as you can see, I do have pretty full brows as it is, and they are extremely dark. So if I like really fill my brows in even more, it makes them look even more bushy because they just like are really aggressive against my hair, I guess. So I've been going for a bit more of a natural brow. So I'm going to be using the Essence Make Me Brow, and I just basically run this. Oh my gosh, I just got such a big chunk in the front of my brows. I basically just run this through, and this will kind of hold your brows up and then also tint all of your brow hairs just to make them a bit darker. So I do that, and then I use my MAC, what is this called? Shape and Shade Brow Tint in the shade Taupe. I really love this for a really natural looking brow because it has this really fine felt tip that's perfect for little like hair-like strokes. So I basically just run this through the front of my brows, and then I'll use it to kind of extend the tail of my brow a little bit because I want my brows to be a bit longer. I feel like they stop kind of abruptly, but that's literally all I do for my brows. And then I'll kind of fill the top in over here just because for whatever reason it's a little bit more sparse. I'm gonna put on a lip oil. This is the Milani Moisture Grapefruit Oil Infused something. I don't know, it's like rubbed off, but I really like this stuff. So I've been leaving my eyes pretty blank for the most part, so I'm going to do that again in this video, and I'm going to be putting lashes on. So I don't typically wear eyelashes just on like a day-to-day basis, but like I said, I have been getting ready more so to take pictures, and I do really prefer the way that fake eyelashes look in pictures. So I am going to be doing lashes, so I'm going to keep my eyeshadow pretty minimal. So for my eyeshadow, I'm actually just going to take that same bronzer that I used on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to run that through my crease just because I have concealer on my eyelids and I don't want them to be like stark white in comparison to the rest of my face. So this just adds a little bit of color and warmth to my eyelids. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to take that same highlight again, the On the Cusp highlight, and I'm going to take my finger and just cover my entire lid with this because this is like the same color as my skin and it gives you like that glossy lid effect, but it's not super dramatic. You only really see it when the light hits it, but I really, really love it. I think it's pretty. And I will take this kind of all the way up to my brow bone. All right, next I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on. So for this, I'm gonna be using, I believe they're the Kiss lashes in the style Pompadour. So these are just like really nice and wispy, and they're not too dramatic, so you can wear them with a more minimal look like this. And I really, really love the Kiss lashes. I think they're so comfortable. They're really easy to put on, and they're just really good, and they're so cheap. I think I got a pack of 5 for like 10 bucks, so that's $2 a lash. And I do wear them multiple times. Okay, so before I apply them, I'm just going to curl my lashes just a little bit and apply a thin coat of mascara. Okay, and then I'm just going to use the Kiss Lash Glue, the one with like the little brush on the end. I really like this. It's just super easy to apply. And I did trim these lashes. I don't like them to go all the way to my inner corner because they stab me and I can't wear them for as long because they'll just like drive me insane. So I did cut quite a bit off. Hopefully I can get them to apply evenly. I'm so curious what everyone's doing during this quarantine. I'm trying to be not lazy and be productive, but it's so hard. Brian and I have been playing GTA a lot. We just bought it and it is like my favorite thing ever right now. I just love driving my cars off the mountains. It's so exciting. I'm such a loser, but it's okay. And then we also have a ping pong table. So we've been playing ping pong, but we're getting kind of bored with just regular ping pong. So last night we were like trying to come up with different challenges. So we would play with like our opposite hand, or we did one round where you had to stand in one place. Like you couldn't move your, like you couldn't take a step anywhere else. I know it sounds so stupid and boring, but that is literally like, we're doing our best. We're trying to keep ourselves entertained. I'm using tweezers to apply it, which you probably shouldn't do. Okay, so that's one lash. That looks really intense on camera, I feel like. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other lash on off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I have both my lashes on. I'm just gonna wipe off this lip oil. And now for my lips, I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Liar. I absolutely love these lip pencils. I might need to sharpen this one. And I am slightly overlining my lips. And then I'll take the pencil and kind of like just pull that line in a little bit. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but I basically fill in most of my lips with the lip pencil just so I don't have a really distinct outline and it looks like really dramatically darker from the center of my lips, if that makes sense. So now I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit High Shine lipstick in this shade Send Nudes. I absolutely love these Wet n Wild lipsticks. I want to call them glosses because they're so shiny, but I think it is a lipstick. And I think it goes with this lip liner so perfectly. I love it. I also think that a glossy lip is the easiest way to fake bigger, like overline lips. Okay, now for the finishing touch, this is probably my second favorite product. My first is the NARS, my second is this. So this is the Too Faced Do You setting spray. I also got this at TJ Maxx and I absolutely love it. This makes my whole face so freaking shiny and dewy, and it just looks so good. Like not shiny in a bad way, just really glowy and dewy, and I'm obsessed. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I'm just gonna try and cover my bangs. It smells like watermelon. And the mist is so fine. Oh my goodness. Like, so I tried the, oh my gosh, I just breathed in so much of it and it tasted like perfume. It smells better than it tastes. But anyways, I just did it again. So while that's drying, look at how glowy that made my skin. I don't know if you can even tell, but I love that product. So I tried the ColourPop one, the Pretty Fresh or something. Is that the name of their like kind of other brand or whatever? I don't know, but I tried their setting spray and I really didn't like it. I didn't feel like it did anything for my skin. I don't feel like it made me look more dewy or like change the finish of my foundation and like melted in the powders like a lot of people claim that it does. I just felt like it made my face feel really sticky. So I did not like that one, but I absolutely love this. Like, I don't know. I just think that this is one of the best setting sprays that I've ever tried. I don't know if it necessarily helps the longevity of my makeup, but I really love the finish that it gives my skin. It just makes me look so glowy and I'm absolutely obsessed. Again, especially in this warmer weather, I feel like everyone just wants to look like tan and glowy, which I'm pale and glowy, but it's fine. Okay, you guys, that completes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and this makeup look. I love how this turned out. I've been wearing it pretty much every single day at this point. I love all of these products a lot. I highly recommend all of them. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which will probably be pretty soon because I'm posting a lot more during this quarantine. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.